What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, a place where you become the best betting version of yourself, and welcome to the Week 4 NFL Sunday Slate video over here at the Mustache Betting channel. We have an exciting slate ahead of us, filled with plenty of jam-packed opportunities, and when there's opportunity for jam-packed action, there's an opportunity for props. So, with that being said, I have for you my 3 best bets for this NFL Sunday Week 4 slate. And my first play of the day is going to be Nico Collins of the Texans over 70.5 receiving yards, minus 114 at FanDuel for a unit. The Texans, they face off against the Titans here, and the Titans, they almost have no choice but to lean into zone coverage for their defensive scheming, most of the time playing zone coverage over 64% of the time. And Nico, against zone, he's shown to be the first read option against zone over 33% of the time. Last game, Nico, he had 11 targets, 8 of which were caught for 104 yards, and the Titans, they allowed the 4th most receiving receptions to the wide receiver position, and they gave up the 8th most air yards allowed. Nico, you would think he actually thrives against man coverage, but no, it is zone coverage that he thrives against. He averages almost twice as many receptions versus zone opposed to man on the season. And let's look at the Titans here. They've allowed over 28 explosive plays of 10 or more yards to the wide receiver position. Let's look at the receivers who faced off against the Titans in the last 2 games. Alec Pierce, he went off for 67 yards. In the same game, Michael Pittman, he had 73. In the game before that, Puka Nacua had over 91 yards, and Devontae Adams, he had 106. The Titans are allowing crazy passing stats to be thrown on them this year. So, for those reasons and more, give me Nico Collins to go over. And my second best bet of the day is going to be Dalton Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills over 33.5 receiving yards, minus 112 for a unit over at DraftKings. Dalton, he's hit the over in this line in 5 of his last 10, and he cashed for us before, so let's hope that he can run it back. Dalton versus zone, he was the first read option last game over 23% of the time. The Bills, they face off against the Saints this week. The Saints play zone coverage 58% of the time, and versus zone coverage on the year, in 3 games, Dalton has 120 yards. Additionally, the Saints, they rank 5th in receiving yards after the catch 2 tight ends that are allowed. And they rank 10th altogether in receiving yards allowed to the tight end position. In the last 2 games versus the Saints, each tight end one has cashed the over in their line for receiving yards, and for these reasons, I'm counting on Dalton Kincaid to continue that streak and go over. And if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have notifications turned on so that you aren't missing out on any of the value of my plays. I'm uploading around 10 videos a week, so there's a lot of information going around. Make sure you aren't missing any of it by having those notifications on. Thanks. And my third and final play of the day for this NFL Week 4 Sunday slate is going to be Darnell Mooney of the Falcons over 41.5 receiving yards, minus 114 at FanDuel for a unit. Darnell Mooney, he's been the first read option versus man coverage 41.7% of the time, and the Commanders, they play man coverage 53% of the time. Last game, Mooney, he had 11 targets and a total target share of 27%. The Commanders, they allowed the 9th most total receiving yards to the wide receiver position. And Washington, they've allowed over 32 explosive plays of 10 yards or more this year. The total in this game is around 44, so I'm expecting it to be pretty competitive, more competitive than some might think. And for these reasons and more, give me Darnell Mooney to go over his receiving yards. And that is all I have for you today. Let's have an exciting Week 4 Sunday slate so that we can hopefully bring the dog out to start the week. Aside from that, have a great weekend, guys. Let's enjoy this Sunday slate. Make sure you guys drive safe if you are driving. Aside from that, if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have notifications turned on. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.